Hey, what's up everyone? The real Psysix here, continuing our walkthrough of Alien Isolation on PlayStation 4. This is Mission 12, a synthetic solution. So we're going to start off from the tram that we took, and you'll hang a left here and go up these stairs. You're heading to Psysix Synthetics there on the map. So head up these stairs.
I'm not sure I can do this.
And you'll hang a right.
I need you to focus. You're in charge now.
And go through this door here.
In charge of what? A room full of dead people?
Don't bother search around for items. There really isn't any. I think there's something on the desk here if you haven't grabbed it previously. Go through this door here and hang a left and go into this elevator here. Hit the elevator after a nice load screen and ride time, elevator ride time. You'll be here. Come behind the desk and loot this body and these drawers. You'll want to hit this computer for a code. Look for a file that's got a door code on it. In it. It's the first file right there. And come over to this door and torch it off. And once you torch through it, punch in the code 8382. Alright, once you get into here, take this vent on the wall here. And once you're through the vents, you'll be here, this elevator section. Just go ahead, keep making your way up. This is a nice part of the game, these couple missions, these buffer. No alien out and about messing with you. Boom, just follow along here with this little cinematic moment here. But once this happens, you climb up into the elevator. Look up above you, there will be a hatch to climb through. Climb through that hatch and you will be right in front of a vent access for you to take. Go ahead and take the vent access, proceed through. Just sit here at the end and wait until it opens. It will open eventually. And get your revolver handy. Don't proceed forward. This guy will grab you. Just pop off around in his head and you're fine. You'll be good. Once you do that, you can proceed forward here. There will be a save point. Go ahead and pop off the save. Alright, once you do that, you'll make your way here into this room. Just continue straight in front of you right there. Go into that room and deal with that green light there. You want to turn off these generators. So turn that one off and make a right out of this room. It's a little dark, so use your flashlight if need to. And make a right into this room here for this generator. Now get a gun or your next weapon ready. Once you turn off this generator, you will trigger a synthetic to attack you. It's not just this generator, it's whatever room you're in. If you're not following along and doing this out of order or whatever, it is the second generator you mess with. So it's one of these two generators will trigger a synthetic in one of the two rooms to come attack you. So, of course, my favorite is stun baton. I chose revolver here for some reason. Must have been an inventory thing that I chose to do. Shotguns to the head typically works. If you get a good shot, one shot to the head will take care of them. You might need a second shotgun shot. It typically takes about all 6 rounds to kill a synthetic. So, once you do that though, you can make your way into this room, collect a few items, turn off the last 2 generators that are both in this room. This one right here and the one next to the door. The first 2 generators, again, you can turn off in any order. These 2 pretty much are in order.
The door up here's blown. I can't get near it.
So once you take care of this, the door will be open. But the next door in front of you is going to close, even though it's wide open. No worries. Take the vent system to your right. And following this vent, you'll see a pretty cool scene. if you decide to stick around, you'll see a pretty cool scene of Samuels destroying a synthetic, because, surprise, Samuels is a synthetic himself. It's pretty awesome. Come into here. This desk has a dead guy and some items, a drawer to loot through. The computer will tell you about this switch right here on the wall. Just come to this pillar here and hit that switch. And we'll open this door. Just run. Don't worry about the synthetics that are waking up. Just come stand by this door, wait for it to open, and get through it. The door will close immediately behind you. Once in this room, come around here to this office. Use this rewire box. And you want to divert the gas. You'll see why in a second. Gas divert. Active. Check it out. Yes, flame. It helps. Now, this next room, there's lots of items to grab, so hopefully you're up on crafting and have everything, because it will come in handy in a second. But grab all the ammo and stuff, and stock up, and pop off a save. The save point is in this room, because we are about to do battle. There are 3 MPs, 3 EMPs, 3 Molotov cocktails, 2 med kits, so hopefully you're full on items and can use some EMPs and Molotov cocktails for this battle, so that way you don't have to craft any items and waste them. Waste materials you've collected. So throw off an EMP if you're full on Molotov cocktails. Throw a couple, because the room after will provide you with replacements, so you don't have to craft any. But use whatever methods necessary you wish to take out all of these synthetics. If you were full on materials, I suggest using all of your EMP bombs, because, you know, you can get them replaced. There's 3 EMPs in the room. So just do whatever means necessary to take out all these synthetics. Molotovs and EMPs work great, as, again, in the room there's refills without you needing to craft at all. So once you've taken care of these guys, you'll need to search one of them for a key card. You find that key card, and head on back into the room to refill any items you have lost. Hopefully you won't need to craft anything. If you do, it's no worries. Come in here and grab a couple of med kits once you've healed yourself, if you've needed to. But go ahead and pop off a save. And once you're saved, head back out to that main room and use the key card we just got to get through the door. There it is, right there. Always want to make sure your inventory is as full as it can be in regards to crafting and items. Just make your way into this room here. Turn off this generator. There's the synthetic lying on the floor that Samuel's beat down. It's pretty awesome. Alright, once that's done, head on out into the elevator. Bam. Hit that button. Take a nice little elevator ride. Go through this door and you're going to be here. This elevator thing platform there doesn't work, so you're going to need to shimmy across. I'm going to skip through some of this because it's like really boring and waiting. But once you get to the end here, you're going to hit that and jump down, cross, hit that to jump up, and you need to shimmy just a little bit more. And once you do and jump across, you'll be here onto this platform. Just head on through this door, this little curvy hallway, what looks like upstairs, and there's a save point, there's a couple items, there's a tape player for an audio archive. Just go ahead past the save point and open up this door, then turn around and hit the save point. You're about to wake up a lot of synthetics, and in that vent there is an item, a noisemaker, I believe, if you wish to go hunt it down. But screw all that noise, and screw being stealthy. We have plenty of ammunition from the previous battle and room. So these androids are going to wake up, just give them a good shotgun to the head. Hopefully you have shotgun ammo and didn't waste any in the previous battle. If you need to, pop off an EMP in this room, but just go ahead and deal with these androids best your ability. My favorite way at this part is shotgun to the head. This is why we save all the shotgun ammos pretty much for this moment here. hoard that ammunition for parts of the game that matter. This is one of those parts. It's good to have an abundance of ammunition. So once they're all taken care of, don't worry about the cameras or anything else. I'm typically full on items at this point, so we're just going to proceed forward. Hack through this door at the end, and we will have reunited with Samuels. You'll need to run around this extreme long hallway while some dialogue plays out. Just keep following the hallway around and get into that room with Samuels. This is a pretty cool, relaxing part to kick back and watch the cinematic unfold, the cinematic events unfold that you are a part of. This is a pretty cool moment here. But you get into this room here and you meet with Samuels and you go through some stuff. I'm going to skip through to where you need to turn off the generator. So he's going to start guiding you with these color things on the ground here. You just want to follow the colors. Your first one is going to be red, and once you start here, it's going to be counterclockwise around the room. It's fairly easy. You can go along with the dialogue if it's your first playthrough. I recommend it just for fun. But if you just want to go and get through it, just go to each generator, clockwise around the room. Clockwise around the room. So just keep going to your right. It's always the next generator to your right.
What next?
I'm having trouble accessing the schematics.
That's right. Red, blue, then green, but you never get to green. This part with the red lighting is supposed to kick on before you hit that generator. Next one to the right, and then finally the last one in the middle. And that's it. That's this event. It's pretty easy. You'll need to sit here and wait for some dialogue to happen with Samuels. His death scene, essentially. So the only one left of your original crew, other than Captain Verlaine, who's on the Torrens, the original crew who stepped foot on Sevastopol is just you and Taylor. Once done, you'll wait for these doors to open. Some dialogue with Ricardo. There's a save point back there. If you want to hit it, go ahead. Not really necessary, but make your way out the right door through here,
is gone.
as opposed to the left door with the save point. Go through the right door. And there will be one more synthetic android to deal with, so just take him out. Shotgun to the head one more time! And once that's done, pop off the save. And we are nearing the end of the mission. I mean, this is pretty much it. It's just a lot of walking and talking is pretty much the rest of the mission. So you're just going to make your way back out here. This little elevator platform is now going to work. So you can hit that and it'll take you across.
Play it, Ricardo.
Once across, you'll again use the elevator. Alright, just go ahead and get in and take that elevator. Once you do, you'll hang a left and take one of the two trams, number 1 or number 2, hit the button, and just sit and wait. And that's it. That's the mission. If you found this video helpful, stay tuned for mission 13. This is an Alien Isolation walkthrough. I am the real Psysix. You can catch me nights on Twitch starting in the 10 p.m. hour. Follow me on Twitter if you like. If you like this video, give a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep it metal.